Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for Libra. From the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot, we have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords, indicating somebody taking action on a plan that they've been making. I feel like there is some secrecy here with the moon in the background, so we may have a plan that is a little bit um, undisclosed to friends or family members. And with the Knight of Swords, you notice the sword is facing down. So I feel like there is a question mark for this person as to how honest they should be or what they should say. So I feel like there's kind of a I have to explain myself energy here. Hi there, Mountain Girl. Hello, Ivan. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of moonshine time. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Monday. Mountain Girl, I'm so glad you caught me right at the beginning. I feel like I'm always dipping out right when you show up. So fashionably late, not today. All right, let's see. This is the Meta Muse. You guys, I don't know if you watched any of my shorts today, but this King of Pentacles has been following me around all day. I don't know what's going on. But I feel like we've got a number of divine masculines that are figuring out how to go after what they want or speak up for themselves. This King of Pentacles is taking action. Eight of Wands. Sometimes this is about communication and sometimes this is about actual action, right? Somebody maybe even traveling somewhere. But for sure we have some sort of word getting out or somebody moving towards something they want. Libra, this is somebody who may be leaving their hometown, leaving, like moving out or taking a small trip, but there you are in your energy with that Justice card coming out. There is something really important that is being corrected here. Some sort of balance is being restored. Nine of Swords. Somebody who's having a little bit of difficulty here in terms of like nerves. There's anxiety. There are a lot of question marks. And I feel like somebody, this King of Pentacles, is seeing a situation in a different way, in part because they've gone through something really significant here in terms of their own like life lessons. When we have the Tree of Life card come out, that means that somebody has kind of leveled up or been able to unlock another part of themselves. So self-knowledge is definitely a key part of this reading. Somebody understands what held them back and how to get around that obstacle. It could be that they were their own obstacle here with the Five of Swords. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, we have somebody who has understood the finer points of their own needs or insecurities and why they were hesitant to dive right into a situation that meant a lot to them. So with the Hierophant in the reverse, we have a sense of somebody potentially going against what they originally thought, meaning maybe taking an unconventional approach here, or potentially somebody who was just looking to sabotage any serious relationships because they didn't like the idea of, getting married or exclusivity. And with the Princess of Cups in the reverse, especially underneath the Ten of Cups in the reverse, there was a lack of an apology or kind of like a flippant attitude here. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this Justice is bringing fairness to a love, like a love that was lost. So we could have had somebody that was selling themselves short in terms of whether or not to make a love offer or accept a love offer, realizing that they have an opportunity to express themselves or come correct. Yeah, that's what I generally do, probably about 4 to sometimes even 10 minutes from when I hit that like public notification on my end and then actually going live. But I also don't want to like spam you guys, you know? We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I often see this as emotional manipulation, but this time I more so see somebody who was unwilling to admit their true feelings. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there was a big loss that somebody felt here because of wanting to be a little bit of a player, wanting to be a little bit disloyal. It feels a little bit like selfishness to me. Ignoring the messages that they've been getting in terms of what their higher self would want them to do. Little known fact, the background here is supposed to be the Tree of Life. So we've had that a couple of times here. Somebody, I think, has had a realization of what they need to change or what they've been doing to block themselves. Sun in the reverse. In the upright, I would see this as enlightenment. In the reverse, feels more so like somebody was trying to stay in the dark, trying to avoid going into the light. Hi there, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? And so, Two of Wands again. We had that in our pre-shuffle. And so somebody is looking to make a move, take a chance, shoot their shot, all of those fun sayings. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, or Princess of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Cups. Because there was a missed opportunity here. Somebody realizes now that they should have taken action on something, and instead they kind of slept on it. They just let it pass them by. They were too focused on one particular aspect of their love interest. This could be somebody who has a pretty rigid, like, deal breaker list or requirements in terms of who they end up partnering with. And they may have kind of been really difficult on purpose because they had this fear over actually being committed. And now they realize whatever they did, whatever choice they made was actually quite foolish with the Fool in the reverse. All right, let's move over to the Lenormand. We'll use the Golden Lenormand. What else do we have for Libra? Oh. So somebody here is seen as quite lucky. We have the Clover coming out. Somebody who seems to get what they want or seems to get noticed, recognition amongst the community would be maybe like kind of like a hushed admiration. And I feel like in part it's because somebody is quite innocent or genuine. With the little girl, I'm not necessarily getting that this is somebody who's actually, you know, of girl age. More so that this is somebody who is known for being innocent or like generous, somebody who has good intentions. Yeah, we have the dog representing loyalty. And the Tower. I like that these are number 18 and 19. So we have a progression here, right? Somebody who has been working on their own development, how they communicate, how they interact with others. And I think also who they're loyal to, because they can't always count on that loyalty being returned to them. This Tower is making me think of boundaries. Like, I'm a good person, I have good intentions, but I'm not going to continue to be like a doormat in situations where people aren't good to me as well. You know, a good friend to me, at least. All right, let's get a few from the Kipper. What else do we have for Libra? Thoughts in the reverse. This is making me think kind of like a thoughtless energy, somebody who did something without thinking, somebody who is, well, we have mature woman in the reverse. That was in one of my shorts, so you might want to check that out. And then poverty in the reverse. So we might have somebody here who is very superficial. The kind of person that would think just because they have a really nice car, a really nice home, that they have everything that they need. This is kind of like an empty, superficial life, right? And then perhaps this person was put in some sort of competition with the lucky girl or the one that has the good intention. It's like there may have been some sort of comparison here, right? Official person in the reverse and bad health. Yeah, I think we had bad health come out for one of those shorts as well. So there may have been an attempt here to resolve a situation by somebody that didn't really have the credentials or the certifications. Somebody may have tried to, you know, prescribe some sort of healing or prescription without actually having the ability to do so. This feels like somebody who is, how do I want to say this? Like maybe even trying to help somebody with a mental health situation, but going about it the wrong way. With the courtship card coming out, it could be because there are multiple people here competing for a relationship. It could be, you know, 2 people on each side, 3 people on each side. There's a couple of different people here invested in a love situation, meaning they might want one thing to fail so that they have a chance, that kind of thing. But I think it's bigger than 3 cooks in the kitchen. This is the Marigold Tarot. Seven of Wands. For a second, I thought it was the Six of Wands, but we have something about timing. It's the right time for something because somebody has been able to learn that a different path is better suited to what they want in their life, and they have the courage now to pursue that other path. It seemed a little bit like a dream or something that wouldn't actually happen for this person, in part because I think they had a pretty difficult childhood, one that taught them more lessons than gave them reasons to hope. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse, there may be something here from a legal or financial standpoint that is difficult to overcome. But I think there's also a sense here that they've underestimated the hope in the situation. So I think one of the main challenges here was this King of Pentacles needed to address a negative frame of mind, always expecting the worst, that kind of thing. We have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. I like seeing the Queen of Wands in the upright. I feel like this is someone realizing there are genuine people out there and that not every relationship is just a matter of, 2 people or more trying to use each other. This is a curiosity about another way of life, a curiosity about exclusivity or an actual relationship. Yes, Miss Joanna, you said warriors. Queen of Wands. That would be our card, you guys. Queen of Wands are warrior queens. Queen of Swords. The Chariot. So I get a few different messages off of this Chariot card. There's a sense here that one person was making progress and working on personal development long before somebody else was. And it's not really a contest, right? Um, it's not a timed quiz. So I don't know. I just feel like there's a sense here that there was one person inspired by another person being able to leave behind some toxic behavior or people. And yet there's also a question here of, if you've moved on, have you moved on from how you felt about me? Are there still walls between us? Can I break those walls down? Are you going to be angry if I come through, you know? I don't know what you're asking. Do you mean like we need some special effects? Some emojis? Yeah, especially since we're dealing with Libra here. That is a lot of swords in that last tarot deck. Here we have some more. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Swords in the reverse. There's going to be somebody who communicates with you unexpectedly. This doesn't have to be romantic love, but I think for the majority of you, this is romantic love. There's something really genuine or pure about what you showed this person, and they don't feel like they'd be able to find that with anybody else. Beyond that, there's also a sense here that the kind of love you showed this person, it's the kind of love you generally show a lot of people, right? This is the kind of thing that helps people find direction. This is partly why people view you as this lucky girl or blessed, innocent energy. You don't have to be a female. This is the energy of somebody who kind of like reminds people the magic that is in life, you know, how you can kind of navigate those more difficult waters by manifesting what you really want to have when you're done with your shadow work, right? Oh, yes, you are so correct there, Miss Joanna. So we've got a sense here that even as you perhaps have been seeking out a little bit of alone time or solitude with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe a little hesitant to trust people or open up to new people, you are still, in a way, yearning for that relationship or that connection. So it's like you want people of substance to find you, but you're not out there, you know, trolling the bars. We have the Two of Wands in the same position as the one that came out from the Meta Muse. Queen of Swords kind of sideways, but a little bit more like in the reverse. I feel like there is a demonstration here or some memory of you being a little bit guarded or more than guarded with somebody. So this is somebody's fear that if they come towards you, are you going to be angry? Are you going to be receptive? Five of Pentacles, because it does look like this is somebody that you put in timeout. You ghosted or you ended things with this King of Wands. Somebody who may have been a little frustrating or quick to anger. Maybe a little bit of an ego issue here. What else do we have for Libra? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There was something here that caused an interruption or caused some drama, a roadblock. And it's likely a broken heart on one or both sides. So perhaps, I think I'd said there were a couple of people involved here, right? Perhaps we had a jealous ex or, you know, another suitor that caused some sort of misunderstanding or caused some sort of drama here that went unaddressed. There wasn't a conversation where you guys really hashed out what happened. And as a result, there's some, you know, negative emotions on both sides, even though with the Queen of Cups, we have a love that is still there. Queen of Wands in the upright. Right underneath the other Queen of Wands. So definitely for the warriors, and could also indicate that we have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius somewhere in your chart or your person's chart. Hi there, Lynn. How are you doing? Excellent. I'm glad you're here. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Libra. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Death in the reverse. Four of Wands. So the number 444 or 44 could be following you around a little bit here. We've got something about learning how to let go, learning how to accept that something needs to be resolved, some sort of important conversation regarding a relationship or the stability that somebody is seeking. All right, let's get a few from the Everyday Tarot. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I love to see this card in the reverse because in the upright it's talking about dishonesty or disloyalty. This is somebody who knows that there was something unfair that happened between the two of you, and they need to have this conversation. They need to get this off their chest. They maybe feel a need to apologize, right? With the Seven of Wands, there's a sense that now is the right time to have this conversation. Five of Wands in the reverse, they're not looking to fight. They're a little bit nervous that you're going to be argumentative with them, but they are looking simply to tell you the truth with the Ace of Swords there. Ten of Cups in the reverse, we had that up here as well. So I do feel like there's a sense here that somebody has a difficult home or living situation. They could be looking to leave, either temporarily for a vacation or perhaps even move away. There's a sense with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse that somebody wants something for nothing from them. So they may be dealing with a moochy family member or a girlfriend or ex. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the dog, please. Emperor. Someone standing up for what they believe in, standing up for who they want to support and who they believe in. I like to see it. We have the Strength card indicating this person is standing up regarding a situation that made them kind of shrink away in the past. So there are regrets here or thoughts about how somebody would have done this whole thing differently if they had the courage at the time. They now want to address it. They want to make things right. Tell me about the Five of Swords, please. Eight of Pentacles. Putting in the work to show that somebody has changed. This person wants to demonstrate that they have learned their lesson and that they do want to do right by you. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, please. Page of Wands in the reverse. This person got bad news, some sort of communication that has ruffled their feathers. This is making them think about you more often than they did before and consider if it's actually like now's go time. So it could be a little bit of pressure knowing that there's somebody else that's interested in you. They may have very strong opinions about this person. With the Lovers in the reverse, they may have some sort of information as to why this person is not a good love match for you. It's coming across to me as if like, I understand if you don't want to be with me, but I have to tell you this thing I know about this other person. And I do feel like it's the truth. So they're trying to have your back, but they also feel like there's a chance you may be interested in them. With Judgment in the reverse, there is a little bit of concern that telling you what they know will come back to bite them in the ass. Temperance in the reverse, but they know it's a bad match. They know that somebody isn't who they say they are. Yeah, they're like really set on making sure you don't get stuck in this relationship situation. Three of Cups in the reverse. This could be an ex of yours that they're hoping you don't get back together with. And with the Hermit, there's an acknowledgement here that you have learned something really important. So it's like they have confidence that you'll understand if it's the truth because they feel like you are a very like practical, logical person. And if you have, some sort of evidence, then that's how it goes. Six of Cups in the reverse. You don't make excuses for people. And this person knows that if you were to live the same way you've been living or going back to this person that you've already been with, that it would cause some sort of stagnation for you. They don't want to see you get stuck. So interesting. They really do care. They want you to be happy, even if it isn't with them. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'll be back a little bit later and have a great rest of your day.